1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh my God. How are all you doing? My God. Hey, guys. Okay, so before I start doing the whole raffle, we're here to do raffle. Okay, so just in case you need to know, we're giving these away. I've got 1, 2, 3. Well, so I've got 3 of these that I hand spooled of the 1946 X-ray film that I've already committed to giving away in the raffle. And then one guy already won one. Like in the video, I said, hey, you can win one in the comments. So one guy's already, so that one's set aside. So I have 4. And then, you know, if you guys play nice and you're real nice, maybe I can be convinced to raffle off another one. If in case, you know, it's a bad raffle and one person wins all of them. Because one guy did get 4 entries. But I'm thinking if one guy, because there's only like 5 of them. So I'm thinking, if one guy wins and he's got several entries, I'm just going to draw again if I get his name again. So sorry if you're hoping to win all the film. I'm thinking I'm not going to let somebody get more than one. Does that seem fair, babe? Yeah. Okay. But before I answer questions and we get to the raffle, here's a little sneak peek of, see, I don't want to dox everybody, but there's all the entries. Thank you so much to everybody who's ordered stuff. I mean, God dang, this goes back. Order number 188 is Patrick was the first one after the video aired where I announced the raffle, and it goes all the way up to order 326. Now, a lot of the order numbers are, you know, I'm not counting anybody who just ordered the free stuff, the C41 development cheat sheet. So if you were hoping to get some free film, sorry, dude, you know, you got to pay to play. By the way, how do I sound? I'm guessing it's the guy. Yeah, it's me from the video. Yes, expired film. Hi, everybody. Hi, Pablo. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Nop. Thank you, Soldier. I'm surprised Brock ain't here, dude. It must be one of those rare days where he's busy, or he's busy playing that one video game he's been all about. Brock's like the general. Hey, thank you so much, Slavi, dude. Frickin' talking about entries. Hopefully, pull your name. But, okay. I'm workshopping something. Listen to frickin' happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas. Before we do all the raffle and stuff, I've been teasing this. Friggin' Ectochrome Christmas, you can expose me. Please no grain or dynamic range, just blurry photos of trees. Freaking, what was the okay, I got another, I got the rest of it, you know. Anyway, that's gonna be probably my oh, it's echoey. Okay, so I guess I probably just gotta turn off the Rode mic. Okay, better. How's it going? Did the echo help with the song? Was it like I got a little analog delay? I don't know. Anyway, that's probably going to be my holiday reel. I don't know if you guys saw it last year. I had like a film lyric version of Auld Lang Syne. You know, like, may blurry photos be forgot and never brought to mind. Anyway, do I sound better? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I had this other mic here to hopefully just hand over to Sarah. I mean, I guess I could turn that on and just mute it here, but then it'll be back on all the other things. Like if I share my screen, hey, look, it's Nick. It's Nick. It's a bunch of Nicks. Whoa, isn't that trippy, guys? Anyway, yeah, I guess we just got to get to it. Let me get the chat pulled back up. Okay. Did I miss any questions? I think somebody started off with a question. Yo, Nick, Mr. Bloom from Dallas. Been having trouble with my development. Any tips for beginners using metal reels? I don't just practice. I mean, I don't know how long you've been doing it, but I'm not even good at doing metal reels. I don't trust myself to load them. So just get a dummy roll. Where's my dummy roll? This is my dummy roll I use in all my videos. I've pulled it out and in a million times, you know, and then as a prop for like thumbnails and stuff. So just get a dummy roll. I mean, if you have some old expired film, just pull it out and use it all the time. Or if something just didn't come out and developed it and came out blank, just get your reel and sit there and watch TV and try and do it by feel every time and don't look at it. But then when you're done, check it and see if the roll's touching itself. My buddy Carl, who went to school for photography and now just shoots on his phone, he did the whole thing, you know, large format and film and everything. He always says, "Oh, Nick, you're such a puss. You use one of them plastic ones? Ugh. All those losers in my photo class would have the little plastic." And he's like, "Yeah, whatever. I'm just zip metal, throw it in the can." But you know what? Screw him. The plastic's fun, you know. And plus, the metal cans, they drain and fill a lot slower. So I mean, there you go. It's a drawback. It can be a lot faster to load up the metal cans, but yeah, buy FomaPan 400 and use that, Anjay. That's all Foma's good for. No, it's Foma's good. I did that whole, you know, Foma hate reel recently, and some people were offended. And I'm just like, come on, guys, it's just a product. It's like if I'm like, fucking fuck Clorox, and someone's like, oh, you're canceled because you said fuck Clorox. You know, I mean, I know we love film, but it's all just things, and we're all just consuming things. So I'm trying to make life about more than just things. You know, I'm trying to make it about you guys watching my videos and, you know, donating to the chat so I can buy things. That's what I want my life to be about. Anyway, should I just get to it, babe? Get to the raffle, or should I do some more announcements? If anybody, you know, is thinking about entering the raffle, I mean, you know, I guess until I draw all the names, you could still go to madebylowpro.com and buy stuff. I don't think we got any people squeaking in under the radar. Let me refresh our orders. Ding, 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 ding. No, Mary, order number 326 is still the latest one, but let me just show you guys in case you missed that part of the video. Oh, crap. No, don't look at my files. Anyway, yeah, here's what's available. We got the AE1 shirts. Got the Keep On... By the way, I think I'm wearing an AE1. Check it out. AE1, like Under Armour thing. I didn't want to put this one for sale because it's kind of chilly here and I need layers, so I'm keeping this one. AE1 program. Then we got the Keep On Shooting. We got Shoot More, Think Less. We got this raffle ticket, which I'm going to have to take down after I do the raffle because then there's going to be no point to buy the raffle ticket. You could buy this shirt for $42,069.99. Trichrome Photoshop action. It automatically, you know, lines up all your trichromes in Photoshop. You can buy my Eternal Gratitude. We're sold out of the Super Double X. I mean, I still have some, but that's all I wanted to commit to spooling up. So I got to get those spooled up for Juan, and I think someone else bought one. Trash can banger film capsules. Anyway, this is the commercial. You guys have seen all the merch, so let's back to me.
But it's so exciting.
It is exciting. I mean,
Getting the shirts.
should I show them? Should I make that a surprise? Should I wait, you know, or should we show them? Okay. Guys, check this out. Check this out. Here. Look at this. This is what the shirts are going to be shipped in. I got it. Dude, if you guys are thinking about doing any like e-commerce or shipping stuff, Sticker Mule has this promo code. I mean, not a promo code, but I found some like promo. $9 to get 50 of these poly mailers branded, dude. It's not going out in some trash bag. Even though I ship the trash can bangers, they look good, right? I mean, I'm stoked. Oh, And since you guys are my captive audience, since you want to see the raffle, I might as well just keep stringing you along and teasing things until it's actually raffle time. So, echo's back as soon as I turn on the freaking Rode mic. Okay, Rode mic off again. Okay, no more echo. Let me know. So let's keep doing share hour until I actually do the raffle. But here's something else I'm freaking excited about. Guys, I've wanted one of these for so long, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, Nick, that's freaking lame. This is a photography channel. This isn't a office supplies channel." Today it is. Today we're reviewing. So like I've been working on this video that you guys just watched the premiere of, and trying to rush to get it done and do the raffle and get the shirts and everything. So I haven't had time to play with this. But check it out. I got the Leica of label printers. I got the frickin' Leica. I should put a red dot right there. For frickin' Zebra ZD420. I don't know where they make these, but from everything I've heard, these are like industrial, commercial grade. And check this out. God, I mean, it's like an ant. You can load a roll in it, just like a frickin' camera. Look at that, frickin'. So, and it's Wi-Fi. I think it's Bluetooth too. So. They got, there's so many, like you try to look up label printers on Amazon and there's so many just Chinese random name things, and like all the reviews are just full of bots and you can't trust anything, and you try and do any research, you Google it. Guess what? It's all listicles with a bunch of ads, and it's just, oh my God.
Sounds like you need to make a quick video about this thing.
Yeah, I should. I mean, we'll see. It's used. I got it used, and it turns on. And I heard it whir up, but I didn't have labels when I tested it for a sec. So I'm so excited because for the longest time, I've had to bug the people at the post office to print my eBay labels for me. I get the QR codes, they scan that, and they print it off. And before that, I was going to the library to have them print off my frickin', my labels. And then I'd cut them out of the paper, and then I'd tape it on. And anyway, so this is really going to speed up shipping, and it's going to be awesome. And Lou, you're here, dude. How's it going? By the way, so everything's good now. Okay, so I'm not allowed to turn on the Rode microphone. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's just turned up way too high. Anyway, so I guess without further, do I have anything else to show off? I mean, I could show off the last remaining shirts. Like, we don't have that many left.
Thoughts on doing a weekly video, like maybe doing this one bi-weekly and then a weekly time that works for everybody?
Yeah, I am. I'm thinking we want to start doing like a weekly live stream, and I think we're gonna start trying to turn the Low Pro Uncut podcast into a live recorded podcast. So it's still gonna be a VOD afterwards and have all the bells and whistles with the green screen behind me and whatever's on my screen back there, because I think you can do that in OBS, but we just want to do them in OBS and put them out because we don't need 4K quality. And if I could just go straight live to tape, and what do you know, it's up on YouTube. I don't have to sync it all in post. So I think we're going to start doing that. So let me know if you guys were thinking because I think Thursday at noon isn't the best time for everybody. I just was copying grainy days and all that with that time frame. So anyway, let me know what if we were going to start doing a weekly thing instead of every other week, Thursdays at noon. Anyway, if anybody has some FOMO and wants to join the raffle before it's over, we also have this that's not even, actually, I don't know. Sarah might want to keep that. So never mind. We're keeping these maybe.
What, the hoodies? No, I mean, what's on?
We got some AE1 hoodies. These are not on the website right now. So if anybody really, really wants one, there's only one of these. What size is this one? This one's a large. It's got pockets and it's a zip up. It's not a pullover. AE1. And then we also have, what's the other hoodie? We got a Keep On Shooting hoodie. It's like a purpley blue. And this one is a pullover. And what size is this one? This one's a large. Anyway, we're gonna start doing it. So if anybody wants one of those, just I don't know, they just say, hey, I donated to, or like, I don't know how you would buy it. You Venmo, PayPal. I got PayPal in my channel description. And look at how it focuses on the mic. What is up with that? Okay. 20 people waiting? Okay, I better do it. But yeah, you guys saw the other merch, and yeah, I'm going to be posting more about it. So, okay, let's do it. Just to keep things above board, we're going to make sure you guys, transparency, full transparency. So I got a plastic see-through Cambro. There's nothing in it, and you guys get to watch me put the stuff into it. So where can you? I don't have that much room on my desk. There we go. Okay, that's what we're pulling out of. And I'm gonna fold all these, so I'm not gonna be able to tell. These are everybody, guys. I mean, I don't want to dox everybody, but I'm gonna start putting names in there. Yeah, if you even if you bought multiple things in one order, you got multiple tickets. But like I said at the start of the live stream, if I pull somebody's name again, I'm probably just gonna put it to the side and then draw again because that we only have 4 rolls to give away. One's already accounted for. So thank you guys. And again, if you don't know about the film I'm giving away, then what have you been living under a rock? That is now my most highest viewed video. The video about the 1946 expired X-ray film. It's now it's exceeded the Super Double X was my old most viewed video. So we're making power moves over here. By the way, Lou, I don't know if thank you for showing up, man. Appreciate you. How's it going, dude? We got to catch up, man. Freaking, we should do a live stream thing. Like, we did that podcast together. It would be fun to just throw some back live and take, field questions and whatnot. So that would be another fun thing about turning the low pro uncut into a live thing. We could have I probably wouldn't interact with you guys as much as I do for these kind of streams, but I'd probably have a segment Sarah would collect things and feed them back to me. And I don't know. Well, we'll do a trial run. We'll figure it out how I can get all the same bells and whistles, but in a live format. And it'll probably have to be like this. Like right now, you're probably looking at a 1280 by 720 image because that's as much as the Sony A7 III can push when it's in webcam mode over USB-C. The Cambro gives me PTSD. Dude, I wanted one of these for so long because I make bread. Lou knows all about it. And I just wanted something straight-walled with lines for me to frickin' measure proofingness, bulk ferment stuff. So, I don't know. Hey, well, I mean, that sounds nice, dude. Frickin', I'd like to retire. I mean, not really. I want to keep making stuff, but I don't want to have to. I want to do it because I want to. Anyway, that's cool, man. I always feel like I missed out on a part of life because I didn't ever work in the service industry. I worked in retail a bit, so I kind of, know what it's like to, be the help. But I don't know. So I feel like everybody should do that, right? Yeah, that's what everyone says. Okay, that's everyone in here. I don't know how many entries that is. I'm gonna have to make sure. Hey, can you get something to blindfold me, so keep it super above board? Oh wait, I got this. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm like I'm a dingus. Okay, everybody. For the first roll, I'm gonna let me double blindfold. It's a double blind test. We're gonna see. Make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off between each one. So here we go. The first drawing, the first person to win a roll of this. Hopefully they're in the live stream watching right now.
Okay, you know how the rules. I pull a name out of this bucket. There's 300 people waiting across at a dingy bar, and they have no idea we're about to change their fucking lives. They could be the biggest star ever made, or they could be a complete loser and we're crushing their dreams. We're really doing it, Red Band. Yippee!
Okay, I think I picked one. I'm only holding one, right? I want to make sure I don't have a double. Okay, let's see. Whoa, friction, that light is bright after being blinded for a little bit. Okay, the first winner is Juan! Dude, is Juan here? Friggin' Iron Sky. I don't think I've seen him. Sorry for chewing gum, guys, but holy crap, Juan, dude, freaking hell. Okay, Juan, and you definitely have an extra entry in here, but there we go. You freaking got it, dude. First one is Juan. So we're gonna put this to the side for him. And if I draw his name again, I'll draw again. So we got 2 more drawings, maybe another one if we get anything donated to chat, we'll give away the 4th one. Because like I said, one of them's already accounted for. Okay, so we got more names in here. Let's figure it out. Juan. Number Juan. Dude, Juan rocks, dude. He's been, I think he was the 2nd person to ever join Lopresti Army, so it couldn't have gone to a nicer guy. Thank you so much for all your support, Juan. Okay, here, I'm going to spit out my gum. I don't want to be a gross person anymore. That's my New Year's resolution, to stop being a gross person. So let me know how I'm doing once springtime comes. Tell me if I'm still gross. Okay, back to it. Back into the darkness. Okay. Let's see. Who is next? No, that one was too easy. I want to ruffle some feathers here. Okay. Here we go. We're really doing it, Red Band. Really doing it, Red Band. Who's ready for the best expired film raffle of their fucking lives? Okay, let's see. If you guys don't know, that's my Tony Hinchcliffe impression. Okay, for the 2nd roll of film, we are going to Billy Osteen. Dude, he came in under the freaking wire. Oh my God, Billy we were just DMing on Instagram and he just freaking, he just bought some stuff off the site. Holy crap, Billy. Thank you so much, Billy. You rock. I feel like I've been in Billy's DMs for like over a year now. I remember he was one of the first people to jump on the first wave of merch that I ever launched with stickers and stuff. I did a reel being like, oh, here I'm like, I was so proud of myself sending my stickers off. And I was like, freaking, this one's going to Billy Osteen. Thank you so much. I think it was stickers. He might have bought some of the Super Double X, which by the way, what do you guys think? Compared, like, do you guys like the look of the old film wrap with Super Double X that I did last year, or do you like the more simple dimple yellow? Well, let me show you the one that doesn't have the Fuji green poking out from underneath. What do you guys like more? Do you like the new Eastman Florographic wrap? I even got the little ISO thing so you can remind yourself what speed you shot it at, or do you like the gray and yellow? I mean, what do you guys like? Anyway, thank you so much, Billy. Again, he's got several entries too. Oh my God, am I bleeding? No, it's all scabbed over already. Anyway, okay, so that's 2 down, guys. Somebody, I don't know. Can I even see if there's any donations to the chat? I don't know. But if someone donates to the chat, then that means I'm gonna do one extra raffle. Okay. Thank you so much, Billy and Juan. There we go.
This is the last one?
Both. Well, unless somebody donates to the chat. Yeah, because one of these is already going to the guitar man. So both is good, huh? Oh, you guys both like both? Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, let's do it. Okay, who is possibly the final, and then we'll have the whole encore. Okay, let's see. Who's going to be possibly the last person to get their hands on this stuff? Because, I mean, you guys might think I'm hoarding this stuff, but I think I only have like 3 rolls set aside for myself, So I really have run out of it. Maybe one day I'll do a super limited thing, but I don't know. I want to be able to shoot some of it for fun. I pretty much did all of it on exposure tests, so I didn't even get to use any of it just for dicking around and having fun. So, okay. This one's calling to me. Let's see who it is. Hopefully it's not that person that's in South Korea, because I don't want to have to ship to Korea. Knock on wood. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. Okay. Just donated a fart to your leg. Holy crap. When's the next development stream? I don't know. Whenever I get around to developing the rest of the film I've shot through the Lomo MCA, which there's some tea on that, but I guess I'm going to keep it to myself. Okay, so I pulled one out of the bucket. Let's see. The next person that's going to be lucky enough to get a roll of this 1946 expired X-ray film is... Oh, my... Dude, do you guys know about frickin' synchronicities? I just frickin' said, I hope it's not that person in South Korea. So I guess, you know what? I'm pretty sure Jin Hyuk, I won't dox the last name, is going to cost me an arm and a leg. So, crap. Okay, well, you know, all is fair in love and film. So, no takesy backsies. Thank you so much, Jin Hyuk. I'm going to reach out to Jin Hyuk. Okay, so I tell you what we're going to do. Yeah, and it's going to South Korea, guys. Huh? Stop? But I got this extra one. I should just stop. Sarah wants me to stop, guys. So if you want to convince Sarah that somebody else should get their name drawn for this one, somebody's got to donate in the chat. Yeah, better than North Korea. I shipped something to Australia recently. That shit cost, oh, whoa, $100. Yeah. Well, who's this? Hi, good to see you in stream. Who's this person who looks like they're typing in Korean? Is that is that Jin Hyuk? Am I saying that right? Nah. Yeah, experience shooting low and turning the hue. No, I have no idea what Jason's up to. I haven't been watching his videos. Large wet plate episodes. We'll see about that. Guys, okay? So I can't believe I just freaking did that to myself. I should have just cheated them out of that stuff. What is shipping? How much is shipping? I'm gonna look it up. Pirate ship to South Korea. I sound like a douche. Well, I'm telling them. I'm being honest. What am I? How am I a douche?
Congratulations to that guy.
Yeah, congratulations. You're the.
Max donated $2.
Okay, Max donated $2. Holy crap! Thank you so much, Max. How much is shipping though? Let's see. Shipping to South Korea from USA. Okay, from. Yeah, let's do. Do that. We'll do 6x9. Weight. Let's just say a pound, even though it's probably going to be less than that. Okay, well, it's not that bad. Okay, I'm not even going to bore you guys with the details, so I can survive that. I'm never going to financially recover from this. No, I'm going to be fine. Thank you so much to Max for donating. Okay. Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, so there you go. Donate. You know, I'm already pretty much back on my feet. Shipping to South Korea is not going to kill me. So, you know, I went through all the work of wrapping this last one. I might as well get it to somebody special, you know, who's going to enjoy it. So let's go for another one, guys. So far, we've got Billy, we've got Juan, and we've got Jin Hyuk. So, Slavi, you can't super chat? I don't know. Try again. Try putting $100 on this. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Freaking Slavi, I appreciate all the support. Okay, back on the blinders, and we're getting rid of this last one, okay? Never to be seen again. Back into the darkness. Okay. Let's see. I think I just jinxed myself by talking about Korea. You know, at least, hopefully, it's not getting smuggled into North Korea. Hopefully, Kim Jong-un isn't a fan of mine. You know, it's going to get smuggled through the DMZ, through some Chinese mules. I don't know. Okay. You know, they probably did that to me because I did that whole Lucky Film hit piece on the film people. This is the one. I'm holding one last one. The last person, the definitively last person who's getting any of this 1946 expired X-ray film is, well, Wesley. Wesley, order number 312. Wesley, number 312. I won't say your last name. Don't want to dox you, but thank you so much. Wesley. Oh, my God. Wesley just got in at the last minute, too. I forget. I think he bought a shirt and maybe a trash can banger or some stickers. Or maybe he did all three. I don't know. Wesley, number 312. Oh my God. When are you getting more olive AE1 size large shirts in stock? Asked Nop Top. As soon as I can find some. I think I need to go pick up some legit blanks. This has been a small batch. We're testing different colors with different sizes and different prints. So, you know, as soon as I get like a larger quantity of those ones definitely seem like a hot ticket item. You know, you know who you are, who got the olive one. What'd you say?
We have other colors.
Yeah, we got other colors. I mean, you don't need the olive. What do we got? Okay, but thank you so much to everybody who joined the raffle. Everything's been accounted for. I'm going to reach out to everybody. Let me tell you what. You know, because I want to confirm shipping with everybody. So I'm going to draw one more name as a backup live. So in case any of these fall through and I can't get in touch with these people, you know.
You're just gonna get somebody's hopes up.
Okay, never mind. I'll do it off camera. So if any of these fall through, then, okay. Yeah, I know. I don't want to give people false hope. I'm sorry.
You literally have such a limited stock.
I know. That's,
The double X, you have more.
I know. The double X, I had 300 feet of that stuff. Who's in tree bark for the next week to cover shipping? No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, dude. But yeah, let's see what colors of shirts are available. But look at that, guys. We did it. You know, it's kind of anticlimactic now. It's just sitting there. And this one's going to the winner of the comments. So that's all of it. And I got 2 sheets of these labels printed up, you know, and cut out. But I only had this many to wrap up. So that's it for that. But the rest of the day is going to be getting shipping orders together. I mean, look at this. This stack of, can you see that stack of shirts by that TV? Right there. It's like from there to there. That's how many shirts we got to get. We got to get bagged up and make sure we got the right thing for everybody. And then, you know, a few people also got film, trash can bangers. So with those cool poly mailers, and we got cool tags that are going to go on them. So don't tell the back. Okay. Yeah, LJ, you're probably right. Sarah's right. See, I get too far ahead of myself, but I'll figure it out. If anything falls through, maybe I'll just pick my favorite person who deserves it the most. I don't know. Anyway, anybody who's got questions now that I'm not blinding myself, you know, hit me up. What's going on? I'm actually pretty tired, and I know it's been a while since we did the photo review, but I hope you guys don't mind if I skip out on doing photo review right now, because I was up till almost 5 o'clock last night getting this last video done. So, you know, but I'm down to chill out and hang out for a second and field questions and everything. So if you guys want to know about the Synology, I mean, there's some things I didn't touch on, some things that, you know, kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't know, hopefully they like the video. Should I spill any Lomo tea or keep that to myself? Okay, it's all gonna come out. I'm a blabbermouth. What have I said? That's bad. I was just complaining about having to ship to South Korea. Yeah. Boot up Half-Life and say, hey, maybe I should. You know, I actually don't have it on my Steam. I always used to, like, you know, log into my brother's Steam to play Half-Life, and I used to have the old exe file version of Half-Life just like saved in a Google Drive. But last time I tried to log into that Google Drive, it wasn't there. So I'm like, does Google like scan all everybody's Google Drives for you know, pirated software and stuff? Not that I pirated it. I made a disk image legally from my own Sierra software publishing disk. Anyway, you guys saw the hoodies. These are going to go live on the site eventually when I get around to it. Do you think we should price these the same as the shirt? Or, I mean, you know, maybe $5 more or something? Because it's more substantial. I don't know how much more it's going to cost to ship. Yeah. See, transparency, guys. Nobody else shows you all this behind the scenes. Okay, so we also got, I mean, you can go to the website and check it out, but we got an XL light gray of the AE1 program. I think this is a black one with a pocket. What is this one? XL? No, this one's just large. No, this one is XL. Then we got a light gray XXL. This one's kind of like a nice softer fabric of the AE1 program. What's this one? Is this the long sleeve? Yeah. And we have one long sleeve, large white AE1 program. And then the rest of them are the red with white text, extra large. We got 2 of the Keep On Shootings, which is what I was wearing in the premiered video today. And then we got 3 of the Shoot More, Think Less, which, you know, honestly, I liked this design a lot more when I put these together. But the more I look at it, I'm starting to like the Keep On Shooting more, and I think that one's just selling better. Keep on shooting. Because people...
Only selling by one.
Yeah, it's only overselling, I know. But somebody also did is getting a hoodie that didn't even make it onto the listing, onto my website, because, you know, I sold most of these shirts before any of the selling listing actually went live. You know, just through DMs and stories and whatnot. So, you know, I really appreciate the outpouring of support, guys. Let's start off. You know what Sean like was. We're trying to get lost in the virtual world. Yep. Freaking Sean, thank you so much for joining us, man. And Sean, sorry, I know your name was in the bucket too. You did not win. But, you know, that's how a raffle works, guys. You know, I could have pulled some strings. I could have just loaded it with, oh, and who's this guy that you've never heard of? Who's Mick Bro Presti? Whoa, that sounds like a cool guy. Wink, wink. And it's, you know, and then I get to keep it all. But, you know, film comes, film goes, and this film is going to people who are going to enjoy it, you know. And, you know, is anyone in the chat that won? I don't think Billy's here. I don't think Juan's here. Is Dan, the guitar man, here? Or what? Or Wesley, are you here? Jin Huke, are you here? Any of the winners here? Oh, Sean, you did, man. Sean, you've been a real one, man. I think you and me been talking since before Lopresti Army was even a thing. You know what I mean? So you OG, dog. Okay. Okay. Anyone else got any questions or anything? This guy says, I came to love... Oh, Anjay says, I came to love the Seagull 4A. What's your opinion on it? Never shot it. I don't know, because I've had a couple of Yashica TLRs for a while now, so I feel like, you know, that's the Japanese knockoff version of a Rolleiflex, but, you know, I feel like a Seagull is a knockoff of a knockoff, so I don't know. I'm sure it's good, but I just never had a need to have one because, you know, I overspent. I always do research when I'm determined to buy a certain type of thing, and I never want to go with what's perceived as the bottom tier, bottom shelf, you know, unless it's whiskey. The Lomo so far, it's got, if you want to know, I'm not going to say anything else about the Lomo, but if you want to know what I have said about the Lomo, go check out my last live stream on developing film, and I have a lot to say about it in that. But I've ran 4 rolls through it, I think. I've developed 2 of them, and I got a couple more in my desk waiting to get souped up, and not like film soup, but you know what I mean, just trying to have a cool term for developing film. So go take a shot and a nap. I don't know. I'm probably not going to drink till later. We have
so much more to do.
Yeah, I want to get this printer set up. We got to get all the shirts that are claimed. You know, we want to make sure they're nicely folded and, you know, they didn't get any dog hair on them in the room, and put them, you know, with a nice label and get them all bagged up. Make sure we got everybody's things going to the right person, get the labels printed. And, I also got to go to the post office to ship something and to pick something up. So, and I got to go on a beer run. So, you know, big day ahead of Nicky Boy. But yeah, guys, thank you so much, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Oh yeah, freaking, I mean, if you guys missed the premiere, you guys missed this. Oh my God. So you remember the last big video came out with the 5 rules of thrifting, and I was all sad because I got a Nikon F5 that didn't work. Well, thanks to government PSYOP, I got one that works now. I got a working Nikon F5. Thank you so much, dude. Look at that. Sometimes it's hanging up, though, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's because it's low on batteries. sometimes the mirror is staying stuck up too. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm just an idiot, if I'm doing something wrong, because it's like the fanciest film camera I've ever played with. But I'm super stoked to put this thing through its paces. What it do, dude? We're just talking about cameras, and I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out. I was up late editing. Yeah, so this past video I did, I filmed that whole talking head on Tuesday. I think I finished writing the script Tuesday, filmed the thing on Tuesday, and then started cutting it up until like maybe 1 a.m. And then I finished, then I did the rest of the work yesterday. Freaking, oh my God. That was tedious, dude. The screen record part where I'm trying to be like Bringus Studios, that's tedious. Real freaking tedious. But, I'm not complaining. I love what I do, and I love getting to entertain you guys. Even if you're not considering getting a Synology NAS, I mean, I still think I made it a fun video to watch, and I put enough jokes in it to make it worth your time. You know what I mean? So, not from the U.S. Is there ever snow in Texas? Yeah, there is snow in Texas. Sometimes, especially up like Amarillo, Dallas more often, but it's still rare. One of the first times, no, I think it was like the second or third time I ever got Sarah to come out here before we moved out here, was before they had the big Texas freeze of like New Year's 2021. It was when we found Puppy, right after we found Puppy. We found him at the driveway here, just dumped. A lot of people dump dogs out in rural Texas out here where we are in.
Now we know why he was dumped.
And now we know why he was dumped, because he barks his head off. Dual so must be gospel. Yo, what's up, Ride Nictar? Actually, I convinced them to send me a macro lens just to do that, and I still haven't gotten around to doing it, because last time I scanned film, I was like, okay, I was gonna scan the same roll over again, doing pixel shift for that thing, but I haven't done it yet. If you didn't know, I'm also holding on to a Olympus OM3, a review unit. I got to send it back when I'm done messing around with it, but they've been real nice, letting me take my time with it. So that's the last thing I want to do. I've already put it through its paces. I've gigged with it. I did street photography with it, and now I want to scan film with it, and then I'll pretty much be done with it. And maybe they'll let me keep it. I don't know, but I think they want it back. But yeah, so yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so one of the first times we ever came out here, it snowed. It was pretty magical, dude. And I took some pictures. Let me see if I can pull some of those up in my Lightroom. And then when me and Sarah drove back home to Florida, then afterwards there was a huge freeze in Texas. Power grids went down. My mom was without heat for a while, so she had to use blankets to kind of quarantine off the what am I trying to say? The whole firewood fireplace living room area. So where is this? Okay, right here. Okay, this is the first folder in 2021, because literally we got to see it snow New Year's 2021. Let me make sure there's nothing I don't want to show you guys in this folder. I think it's all good. Okay, here we go.
Where the black and white?
Screen of what?
Wasn't there freckles in black and white?
Yeah, those have probably got to be in another. I don't know. We'll find them. That's probably from the night before, so I'll go back and try and find those. So I was trying to do some HDR-y stuff back. This is before I ever shot film. This is I think just the Sony. Am I using the Sony here? Yeah. So here's the place all snowed out. Can you guys see me? Yeah. Okay. What about the sound? Do I have the Rode on? No. Okay. Cool. But yeah, here we go. It's already starting to melt at this point. It covered everything. It was beautiful. And then, by the time the sun started coming out, it started melting. Yeah. This is the last real snow I got to experience here. It has had some light dusting. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, oh, get this off my screen. It's cold where I am right now. You know what I mean? But, I'm always hoping for a white Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Texas. I mean, that sounded kind of racist.
Black and white photos are way better than
Okay, let's
like it's like this is all melted. It doesn't even show
okay,
the
let's
snow there was.
let's try and find is this it? 11:23. Let me just make sure there's nothing in here I don't want to show you guys, you know, cuz I'm always shooting boudoir all the time. I think should all be safe. Snowing in Texas. God, we got like 520 photos here. And a lot of it's just like family photo stuff. I don't even know where here, if I hit the star, maybe that'll, okay, we only have one starred photo of that whole frickin' folder. Are you kidding me?
This is when we were first doing it.
I know. Wait, 11:23 to 12/2/2020. Oh, well, that's at the wrong end of it, isn't it? Frickin', I don't know, guys. I'll find them eventually, but for now, I'm a frickin' idiot. New Year's 2020? What? Because they would be 2020, New Year's 2020. Here we go. This has got to be it. Because it was new. Oh, well, frickin'. Dude, what the heck? Frickin'. I can't find anything, guys. I'm an idiot. See, I'm not organized with my old stuff. I only started getting organized after I started shooting film. So that's a good lesson for you, right? Frickin' shooting film, archiving your own film will force you to organize all your stuff.
We got more comments.
Yeah. Well, we got the voicemail here. One lucky winner will get a signed roll of expired Nick Lopro film. Yeah, dude. Up to 4 lucky winners. Well, 5 total. 5 people won. I'm sending off 5 rolls of film, y'all. What else did I miss? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry for being low energy. I'm definitely crashing. I'm just...
Fit says, "Oh man, sad but so great you took puppy in."
Nah. We got some footage of him with a cone on because, we got him fixed after we got him, and
Scooping up snow.
he was scooping up snow, and he was brand new to us, but he kind of took to us like a fish to water, and
He just hates everyone else.
yeah, we saved him off the streets. He had prickly pear thorns all up in his chest. So this is how you guys know I'm a good guy. I freaking scoop up stray dogs, and you're mine now. You're my little baby. Do you have fall where you live, or does it go from hot summer to cold winter? I mean, it kind of is just like bing bong, we got leaves turning all over the place. A lot of trees are already bare, but there's also a bunch of cedar trees that just stay green. And it does kind of just like dramatically go, and there's not like just a bunch of nice, what do you call it? Temperate.
There's no like fall really.
Yeah. There's no just like crisp air, all of us now.
And even still, it's still getting into like the 70s during the day.
Yeah, it's like big swings. It'll go up into the 7, which feels nice. Like now it kind of like feels like, fall during the day, but then at night and it's stuff, or in early morning, biting cold winds and whatnot. 30s, 40s. But I'm into it.
Let me go back. Nick Edwards said I'd taken 7R2 or GFX 50 over Olympus.
What's a 7R2? Are we talking about? Is that? I guess that's a Canon camera. I don't know, guys.
Reed says, could you adapt like a AI-S micro?
I don't know what that is, dude. What, to the Olympus? I don't know.
Use some F and EF mount lenses and haven't had a digital Nikon or Canon in over a decade. Leland says cool pictures of snow when it looks like it always is so hot and dry when you go out.
Yeah, I do love snow. I'm always dreaming for some, y'all. Maybe I just named this New Year's. That's selfies. New Year's 20. This has got to be the freaking folder, but it's not. What is going on here, y'all? One.
There's just like that. I'm just thinking of this picture of the skull in the tree and the freckles.
Yeah, the freaking freckles with
And,
all
he took
snow and dirt
pictures,
on them.
Too, of the kids having a snowball fight.
Yeah, I don't know where
The
those
stripper
are.
kept throwing it
guys, I am so unorganized.
Here,
I
let
don't
me
know.
keep reading
I
these
don't know
to
what
you.
I'm gonna do.
Nick Edwards says, grew up in the north when Georgia gets snow. They love it. Technobismal says Nick is actually a millionaire boudoir photographer whose mom actually lives with him, not the other way around. Leland, do you have fall where you live, or does it go? Oh, you said that. Crap seasons in the south, summer to winter, no in betweens. At least 2 seasons are better than only a uniseason all year. Which, I mean, we lived in Florida for a long time, so it's not those the same. Oh, you found it.
Yeah, I found it, y'all. Look at this. Whoop. There's freckles in the snow. Freckles in the snow. But I feel like you had a version of this that we had edited in black and white that looked better.
There, right there.
Here's one of them. Look at that.
But that's in color.
Yeah, I don't know where I hit 1 star and I was limiting it to just that. But yeah, we got this freckles in the snow. Look at me with my freaking dirt stash, y'all. This is what I looked like at the end of 2020. That's what 2020 did to y'all. Freaking bing bong. What is that on my face? Oh my God.
You're wearing the same hat right now.
Yeah. Same freaking hat, you know. You can take the hat from the man, but not the man from the hat, I guess. You know.
I thought there was more snow at this point. I guess not.
It starts filling up. Like it really snowed a lot when the sun went down. It was pretty dope. It was like evening time. We're like, holy crap, the snow's coming down. I think we just went and got Chinese. That's always our New Year's thing. We get Chinese. Well, look at that. Freaking snowy freaking cactuses. Here we go. Freaking beanie in the snow. Anyway, you guys are probably sick of snow like we already said. Okay, back to me. What's the name of this channel? The name of the channel is I'm Pooped. I'm Pooped. Welcome to I'm Pooped TV with your host, Nicholas Pickles. Donkey Sanctuary. You got bit, dude? You got bit by a donkey at the sanctuary? Guy, friggin' yeah, I'm always looking at your guys' picture. It's time to look at my. I'm just kidding, dudes. We'll get back to doing the photo review in the near future. The whole, talking to the class and everything. One cool place we went to on our trip on Route 66 was a place called Oatman, Arizona. They got a bunch of donkeys that just roam this old west-looking town. That was pretty neat. And those are real donkeys, unlike Freckles, who's like, a half-breed. So, yeah, he's a mule. He's a mix. So, anyway, I don't know. Should I call it? I'm pretty pooped.
I know, we got things to do.
Yeah. Did I miss anything else? Yeah, we already said Technol. I'm a secret millionaire, and that's why I'm begging.
Everybody lives in Pennsylvania, in eastern Pennsylvania. Messages.
So, yes, if anyone's in eastern Pennsylvania, we got an assignment for you. We're looking at places around there that we might be able to afford on a YouTuber's modest salary. No, I'm just kidding. Sarah's my sugar mama. Right, babe? And if you're,
Because Nick kept me up all night.
it's not what you think. By the way, if you're wondering what's up with Puppy, hi, babe. You're on the live stream. Let's look at. Okay. Puppy.
No, you can't really see.
Well, I'm trying to make it focus on him. There we go.
I'm under my blanket.
See, there, Puppy's got a hat on. No, we're not going to turn Amish, but Puppy is already Amish, as you can tell. Look at him with his he's got a no flap ear wrap on his head because he got a hematoma. He smacked his ear on the coffee table, and that's no bueno. It started filling with fluid. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to put out one of those YouTube posts probably to announce the winners. Maybe I'll do a reel too. You guys already know the winners, but just to let people know, and I'll email everybody because that's one of the fun things about making it the entry, having to buy something on my website. You got to give me an address and an email address, so it should be easy enough to get in touch with you. But yeah, Sorry, I'm not all wacky. I had to do that all on the camera, and now I'm pooped after editing it all together. But that's it. I think that you guys are up to date. I got a new printer. We got the cool poly mailers, shipping stuff soon. We got a lot of.
Tomorrow, everything is going out tomorrow.
Everything's going out in the mail tomorrow. Yeah, if you order by today, it's going out. So I think tonight we're going to spend time having drinks and getting shirts stuffed in the bags and labeled and everything. I got to work out the kinks with this printer, make sure it works. So I don't know, guys, hit me up if you're in my DMs, or if you want to be in my DMs, just have something, fun to say, to talk about. And I'm sure I'll look at your DMs. I always look at the requests. Sometimes I don't have time to get back to everybody, but because I'm so big and important.
If you get back to everybody, you're always.
I know. I do have a big list of message requests, though, that I haven't got back to. And, let me know what you guys think about the new kind of style I'm doing with the videos. Like, I still want to, have more over-the-top stuff, but I'm kind of approaching it differently. Like, instead of just staring down the barrel of that lens right at you and making sure I deliver it the way I wrote it, the way, pixel, beat for beat, the way I imagined it in my head, I'm doing more of this, looking away and kind of just trying to be myself, because I think in the long run, if I'm going to keep making content week after week, and hopefully every week, I'm going to need to really just ease up instead of being so hard on myself to deliver lines perfectly. And, it's hard to memorize scripts when you just wrote them the night before. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think about the more freaking me cracking jokes off the cuff in the videos. And be sure to go like the new video and all that stuff. And you can sign up for the newsletter. Whatever's left, if I end up not selling the rest of the shirts, I might do a discount code to get rid of the rest. But I'm not in any rush. But I do put out discount codes to people who sign up for my newsletter. So do that. And then you get even better discount codes if you join Lopresti Army. That's if you donate at madebylopro.com with recurring donations. So, I think that's it. I'm starting to lose my voice. Puppy's losing his voice too. If I don't know, at the end of this new video, I show him barking because he heard there was coyotes howling, and I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if that rap is too tight under here because he kind of sounds raspy. Maybe he's coming down with something. He sure is cute though. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I guess that's it. I'm all caught up on the chat. Bye. Remember, shoot more, think less, and send in hearts and hundreds and all this stuff. You can just keep clicking on that, and it just keep. How come this isn't just popping off all the time, guys? Look at that. Look at the chat. Look at all these hearts. You can just click here. Can I donate? Show your support for Nick Lopro. Can I donate? How do I? Wait, I don't want to give YouTube money. Anyway, you guys rock. End screen. Shoot more, think less. Bye, 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 bye.